our next guest grow up as Laura Ingalls Wilder on Little House on the Prairie. And now Melissa Gilbert is giving us a sneak peek into her current life in her new memoir, Back to the Prairie, A Home Remade, A Life Rediscovered. Melissa, thank you for being here with us. It's on a very big anniversary.
I just heard. I had no idea.
40 years to the day, the original Little House on the Prairie was the final.
Ended. It was the final episode. 40 years ago was the last episode. So that means we're coming up on the 50 year of the first.
Wow.
I don't know how that happened. So, yeah, because I was 9 and I just turned 58.
So what's one of your favorite memories from filming the show?
Oh my gosh. I have so many, but the one that pops out in my head the most is we were shooting the pilot episode of Little House, and there was a scene where Michael Landon rides up with a brace of rabbits that he's shot and hands them to me, and I put them on a table, and they were actual rabbits. But he and the crew knew that if I knew the rabbits were dead, I would not be able to do it. I would be shattered. So he told me that they were hypnotized. But wait, so I put the
permanently.
I put this huge bunch of rabbits on the table, and I missed the table, and they fell on the ground, and they just thudded, and everyone went, oh. And I looked down at the rabbits, and I looked up at Michael and said, boy, they sleep tight, don't they?
How'd that 49 years of therapy go after that?
He didn't tell me. Yeah, that's the thing is, I had no idea until I saw him at his daughter Leslie's wedding, like 25 years later, when he said, I have to tell you something. Remember the rabbits? And I said, yeah. He said, no, they were actually dead. And all I thought was, well, thank you for not telling me then. You're right, because I would not have been able to do my job.
So are you still in touch with anyone from the show?
We're all, the remaining surviving cast members still communicate regularly, fortunately with social media, and we're sort of able to email each other, and we support each other, and everyone, you know, they'll write a book, and we all turn out for it, and it's kind of, it's great. It's really great. It's like a second family.
And you left Hollywood. You live upstate New York. So what has it been like to leave Hollywood for the upstate life?
Well, there was a little place in between, though. We spent 5 years in Michigan, in a very rural part of Michigan, before we came to New York. So I was already sort of on my way to finding this sweeter, simpler, more comfortable life. I had to get out of Los Angeles to actually age, which I wanted to do. I'm excited about this. I love all these changes and watching what's happening and getting to know this new person. And I also feel so much stronger, and I feel like I've really earned my opinions. And I know what I don't want in life, which is a bigger deal than knowing what you do. So going from Michigan to here for work, back to New York City, we knew we wanted an escape, and we found this rundown hunting cabin in the middle of 14 acres and set about restoring it ourselves, and did a lot of the work our own selves. I mean, I just got the dirt out from under my fingernails from planting.
And when you say we?
I mean myself and my husband, Tim Busfield.
Who wrote the foreword to this.
He
and you
did.
all found love after the...
Later in life.
Later in life. How is that different when you find it later in life?
Oh, well, again, the big thing is you know what you don't want.
Yep.
And we've both been through it. We both had a couple marriages behind us, and I think we're both craving just a more peaceful partnership, or be alone. And we're really well suited. You know, we have, we're just very much equals, and we treat each other that way. And I think that's what makes the difference. It's just, he's my blanket.
It's so beautiful.
He's my comfort place.
Yeah, much like we saw with Allie and
Comfort. Yeah.
Comfort and sweet. I will say this though, we laugh all day long. We constantly crack each other up. He's one of the funniest people I know. I mean, he will walk into a door just to make me laugh.
Yeah. Does he call you Half Pint?
He only calls me Half Pint when I do something very half pinty. Like if I rescue a baby squirrel and I come in holding it, like, can I keep it? He'll say, Half Pint, you cannot keep the squirrel. No Half Pint.
Oh. Had he seen seen
He had not seen Little House on the Prairie.
He had not seen it.
Well, he was in the Navy at that time when he was younger, and then he was a working actor, and then he had a baby. I'll give him a pass. But he watched his first episode with me, and got completely hooked, not only on the show, but developed such a respect for Michael Landon and the way he worked and his work as a director. And Michael quickly rose to become one of his favorite directors of all time. So
Beautiful.
Cozy
Yeah.
TV.
I know,
right?
Cozy TV. He can catch up.
Cozy TV.
A lot of folks did during the pandemic. Yeah.
They sure did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me so much. This is
Welcome.
always
Looking
such
forward
a
to the book.
joy.
Always great to see you. Always
Beautiful.
And back to the Prairie, a home remade, a life rediscovered. It is out now. Make sure you go pick yourself up a copy.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.